Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Battle for Wesnoth campaign, the South Guard. In our last episode, we continued progressing through scenario number 6, and we learned the truth about Mebrin, the Elven Sage. Unfortunately, Mibrin has become an undead lich and has completely given himself over to the forces of darkness, and Mibrin is actually leading the undead army that we've been battling against. And it seems like Mibrin is too far gone. We're not going to be able to convince him to come back to the light or bring him back or redeem him in any way. So we're going to have to basically just put him down and kill him once and for all. And that's what we're going to try to accomplish this episode. Now, we know that Mibrin is actually right here. He's on this keep tile that you can see my cursor on, and he's being guarded by some very powerful units, like this level 3 Draug, which is a very, very strong undead melee unit who you can see deals a ton of damage. So we're going to have to be very, very careful. But we've got a fairly powerful force that we've kind of rallied here, and we're going to just keep pressing and see if we can, finally put an end to Mibrin's reign of terror. Now, before I get into the episode, I did just want to give a quick shout out to Albtrom, who had a couple of excellent comments on the previous episode. Albtrom just had a great reminder to always make sure I'm taking full advantage of healing and also of any peripheral abilities that provide benefit to units in the vicinity. So, good example of that would be like leadership. Leadership provides a benefit to any unit that's adjacent to the unit that has leadership, but unfortunately, it only applies to units that are of lower level than the unit that has leadership itself. And this is something that Albtrom had sort of lamented, and I completely agree with him, that unfortunately it's less effective now that I have lots of units that are level 3, because as you can see here, Sir Garrick is a level 3 unit, but so is my Royal Guard, my Master Bowman, my Great Troll, for example, my Elvish Champion. So many of the units are level 3, but there's still benefit, as I have, for example, here I have my Dragoon, who's a level 2 unit, who could still benefit from it. The other ability that is worth mentioning as well is Illumination from Minister Hylas. And what this effectively does is it mitigates the negative effects of being underground that my lawful units will suffer from, and also it removes the benefit that chaotic units get when they're underground. So what this effectively does is it provides sort of like a debuff and a buff. So a buff for me and a debuff for the enemy, as long as they're standing next to the white mage, or the mage of light, I should say. And so that's something I need to make sure I'm taking full advantage of. And again, just a reminder that when we're underground here, you can see that basically any lawful units will suffer a penalty and any chaotic units get a benefit, whereas neutral units are unaffected. So we need to make sure that we're taking full advantage of those abilities wherever possible. And reminder that our elves are neutral, so we don't really have to worry about them so much. All right, big thank you to Albtrom again. Those are great points to remember and just kind of things I always have to keep in mind moving forward. So, all right, let's get to it. We've got lots to do, and we've got a real tough situation ahead of us here. So we need to get our Royal Guard out of there because obviously he's in some big danger. Let's see if maybe we can kill this Dark Adept with our Dragoon here. Just trying to see what would be best. So maybe we'll move Sir Garrick down just to provide that leadership benefit, kind of as I said, and then we'll do some sword attacks here. Oh, that's excellent. We got the kill. That's perfect. We actually needed more experience with this guy as well, so that's great. Wow, that opens up a lot. Okay. I really wasn't expecting that to get the kill because we only had a 50% chance to hit, so... Alright, so now that that's done, the Royal Guard needs to basically just backpedal out of there as quick as he can. So I think we'll go like this. And then, ooh, look at this. We could move Minister Hylas down. Now, this would be kind of high risk. We could go down there and light beam the heck out of this Deathblade. Oh, yeah, I'm really liking that idea. I think that's pretty good. Let's do it. Oh, I hope this doesn't backfire. Come on, one more. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Oh, I feel a heck of a lot better now that Deathblade is dead. That was the thing that was scaring me the absolute most out of what we had kind of arrayed against us. All right, now we got to deal with this Bone Shooter. So, what would be the best way? So I'm thinking maybe the Elvish Champion would be good because he's got a really powerful melee attack, so we can get him involved. That would be helpful. So maybe what we'll do with the Bowman is actually... Oh, and I'm almost forgetting we have this Revenant as well. So Let's try maybe with our whelp and see if we can kill off the rev. Ooh, not great. I mean, 70%. We're going to probably hit once, but we need to hit twice to get the kill. So, yeah, that's not ideal. You know what? Maybe we can soften him up a little bit with the bow here. Let's try that. Oh, perfect. Okay. Now we only need to hit once. That's excellent. Let's try it. Perfect. That's wonderful. And we got a good chunk of experience with that, with the troll whelp here. So that's really, really good. Okay, that worked out actually incredibly well. And now it's this bone shooter. Ugh. Okay, we can get our bowman maybe just kind of out of the way. And then let's move our champion down and see if we can just do some big boy sword damage here. Oh, yeah, that's great. Perfect. Okay, that was huge. So now we just need to move somebody in to get the finish effectively. Just need someone to get in there. I'm a little hesitant to put my dragoon in the water, especially with this ghoul sitting right there. But you know what? It would be really nice to get the experience with the dragoon, so kind of tempted to do it, even though it's maybe not the smartest move ever. But the dragoon would benefit the most from the experience. So you know what? We're going to do it, even though he's going to take damage. Perfect. Okay. Now he's probably going to get poisoned next turn, but that's fine. We can just retreat him back and cure him and deal with that. So, all right, that went quite well. So now, okay, we got to be really careful because we know that Mibrin is extremely strong. He's I think he's a level 4 unit if I remember right, because we've already gotten a peek at him, I think, last episode. So we have to be extremely careful. Let's see. Bring our healer down to give us some backup healing. We want to make sure we have this Royal Guard and Sir Garrick, if possible, both getting some healing. Let's go like this. Yeah, that's good. Ethereal, we could actually head straight down to this this swamp down here. Excuse me, this village that's in the swamp, I should say. But it might be nice to... You know what? Maybe we'll keep a druid here to heal both the champion and the dragoon, presumably because we're going to come under attack there. The Great Troll can heal on his own, which is really good. So we'll send him down to cross the bridge. Oh, nice. Okay, and there's some villages down there that need to be captured. We'll move this way with the Royal Guard just so that we can get the benefit here of the White Mage. We should also try and get some healing with Sir Garrick because he needs it too. Maybe we'll actually leave Ethereal where she is. We don't want to get too aggressive here. So you know what? Let's move Sir Garrick back, get him some healing. And I think we're going to end it there for this group. And then we'll just move everybody else down to kind of reinforce us as much as possible here. Yeah, there we go. And then... cancel that. I accidentally had her moving there, but I don't want that. Now, with Deoran, we're actually going to move Deoran all the way down as well. And the reason for this is because Deoran was recruiting units at this keep, but we've now actually been able to capture this keep, and we've cleared it out. So now Deoran can move down here and recruit units right next to our enemy. And we've got plenty of gold, so we should be able to just kind of use bodies, like overwhelm them with bodies, really. Just throw as many units as possible at them, more or less. Yeah, I think with Ethereal, we're just gonna relax here. Part of me is tempted to send her down, but I don't want to take that risk just yet. So we're gonna hold off. We'll end it there. Yeah, so as expected, our Dragoon got poisoned. That pesky bat. Oh, geez, there's 2 of them. Yuck. I hate those things. They're so hard to hit. Okay. Lots of healing there, which is exactly what we need. Now, we could move down with our shaman. That's relatively low risk, because if we lose a shaman, I mean, whatever. We could do an entangle and try to do a bit that way. We could also use our druid and actually do some fairly hefty damage with thorns. That's not a bad plan. We can also get our netminder involved here. Or excuse me, our entangler, I should say. What are his odds of hitting the bat? Really low. So we should try and kill the bat and then free it up so we can attack the ghoul. So you know what? We will do this. Do some thorns. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. And then we can try and maybe get a kill. Oh, gotta figure out who would be... We can always retreat our Dragoon back and then step up the Shaman in to maybe get the kill. A ranged attack, perhaps. Yeah, you know what? That's not bad. Let's do that. We'll retreat our Dragoon back. Step the Shaman up like this. Ooh, but that's not really a guarantee of the kill there. That's not great. I mean, we could use Ethereal, but that's a little bit... Seems a bit like overkill, honestly. Well, hang on. What are our odds here? So we got 2 attempts. We got a 64% chance of getting the kill. That's still pretty good. And if we don't, we can always settle for getting the kill with our Entangler, which is, again, not ideal, but we could do it. All right, let's try it. We basically got a 2/3 chance. Perfect. All right, that's what we needed. Now we can bring in our Entangler and throw a net at this guy. Okay, oh, and there's another bat. Yuck. Oh my gosh, and there's also a Necromancer. Oh my goodness, that's a level 3 unit. Holy cow. Extreme melee, extreme magic damage there. You can see does 21 on 2 attacks. So that could potentially do 42 damage in 1 turn if you aren't careful. And of course, there's Mebrin. As I said, he's a level 4 Ancient Lich. Oh my goodness, he's going to be a tough, tough customer to deal with. I am not looking forward to this one. Yikes. Let's just take a quick look at him again. Yeah, so very, very strong, very powerful. And of course, he's got his 2 ranged attacks here that are just devastating. And then he's got his touch attack, which does drain. And that basically allows him to keep getting his health back. So the one saving grace here is that he is susceptible to arcane damage, which means I might be able to use my Mage of Light to basically just blast the heck out of him. But I think we're still going to have a heck of a time dealing with him. So, oh boy. All right, our Entangler can step in and throw a net. That's going to help us out a little bit, I think. Let's do it. Oh, and then look at that. Is that another level 3 unit? Holy cow, he's got 2 Draugs, a Necromancer. So he's got 3 level 3 units guarding him, and then he's level 4. Ouch. That is nasty. All right, let's see if we can slow this guy. All right, that's huge. That helps us out a bit. You know, getting the Bowman involved would be nice. I just have to be very careful because the magic damage here is pretty gross. So, I have to be very, very cautious. Our Troll, it might be nice to actually just kind of keep gaining our health back. So maybe let's just go down there and capture a village. Our Bowman, we can do this. Meanwhile, this Bowman... Oh, you know what? Can I? No, I can't. I was going to say I maybe should have used this Bowman to capture the village and this one to go in and attack the bat. Yeah. Well, all right. Let's try and hit the bat here. Yeah. Low odds. Didn't really expect much there. Man, this thing is just so damn mobile. Yuck. Our Dragoon can advance in. He's probably going to come under attack from the Necromancer, unfortunately, so we'll back him up like that. Don't want him getting blasted. Our Mage of Light. Now, here's an idea. We could... Oh, yeah, that would be fine. The Necromancer can't get him if he goes right there. Our Mage of Light can step in, do some light beam attacks here. Perfect. Okay, and then now he's freed up, so we could send Ethereal over, but the only problem is then Ethereal could be attacked by the Necromancer, which wouldn't be great. And the bat could conceivably move in and kill her that way, too. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is a little nasty. What about our Whelp? What's the... not enough damage. Ethereal's really the only one who could actually get the kill here. Actually, she can't even get the kill. She wouldn't do enough. Oh, my goodness. Well, I kind of put my White Mage in a tough situation now. Oh, boy. All right, well, I think we're gonna... Man, oh man. Yeah, this is a really tough situation here for me. You know what? Let's just put our Royal Guard down here on the village to get healing that way. It's probably better for him at this point. Yeah, there's no really good way out of this one, so we're gonna have to just keep progressing here and hope that we come out of this one okay. I think we'll put Ethereal here, and that way the two of them can heal each other. Move Sir Garrick down along the path there. We'll move over. Actually, with this Dragoon, we can move over like this and get advantage of the healing from the Druid. The only problem is now we're at risk of this bat, but I think we'll be okay. It's unlikely that it would kill us. Alright, and then, yeah, Deoran can keep moving down. Boy, oh boy. This is quite the mess. And yeah, I think we're gonna just... You know what? Maybe what we'll do is we'll use the bowman to try to entice an attack from the Necromancer. If we can pull him out, that might help us out. So we'll do that. Again, it's a kind of a big risk, but... We can even advance our healer one if we really wanted. Ooh, no, I don't want to do that, because then the Necromancer could go right there and kill off the healer, so I don't want to take that risk. Oh boy. Okay. We're going to end it there. Yuck. That's fine. That shaman just tanked a ton of damage. Yeah, okay, there we go. I mean, again, we lost our bowman, but we enticed the Necromancer out into the open. And now we might be able to try and dish out some heavy punishment now that we've got him kind of where we want him. Here's an opportunity to do some more net damage. Let's do that. Actually, before I... Yeah, we'll try that. Let's see if we can get the kill here. We need to hit twice. Perfect. Okay, that's huge. Our shaman can try and entangle on the bat, which is pretty low chance. We really got to deal with this Necromancer. Let's take a look and see if he's got sort of any major weaknesses here. So yeah, he's the advanced version of a Dark Sorcerer. Plague Staff, Chill Wave, Shadow Wave. So he's got the two really strong ranged attacks, and then actually a fairly powerful melee attack. And it has Plague, which means that if it ends up getting the kill, that unit comes back as an undead on the Necromancer's side, which is pretty nasty. So he's really only resistant to Arcane. Everything else, he's kind of zero. So should be able to do pretty good damage with kind of whatever we've got. This is where our Dragoon might be pretty useful with our sword attack, but really just not a ton of damage. If we had a troll in there, that would be helpful. Sir Garrick could maybe get involved with his glaive here. Shield Bash would impart a slow, which would be kind of useful, potentially. We can also try with our Druid here to do a slow. The only problem is then look at the amount of damage we could potentially suffer. Yikes. Oh boy, oh boy. Now, thankfully, these Draug haven't advanced yet, which is great, because if they do, I'm going to be in huge trouble. We got to kill off this bat, too. This thing is annoying as all get out. Yuck, I hate this thing. Magic would be ideal, so let's, you know what? Let's try and light beam this thing into oblivion here. Okay, 2 hits, that's pretty decent. Try for an entangle here. I should have done that first, actually. And then, now let's see if we can get the sword kill here. We just need to hit once. Perfect. All right, that's exactly what we needed. Actually, our Elvish champion is about to level up, and when he does, he'll get, I think, 3 extra hit points, which, you know, it's not really huge, but hey, it's better than nothing, I guess. But that's, like I've said before, you always want to try to shuttle your experience to your unevolved units, your ones that aren't maxed out yet. So to your level 1 and 2 units, they get more benefit out of it than your higher level units do. The ones that are at the end of their sort of evolutionary tree. Okay, well, you know what? We can try for the slow, I guess. Oh, I'm just, then Garrick is going to be vulnerable to magic attacks, and I just don't want to put him in that position where he's at huge risk like that. I mean, if I end up losing a Dragoon, it's not the end of the world. Like, I can stomach the loss of a Dragoon, whereas obviously if I lose Sir Garrick, that's pretty devastating. Importantly, though, I could actually lose him and still continue the game. It's not like in previous scenarios where if you lose Garrick, you lose. The only ones that I have to maintain are, you can see them with the silver here. We've got Ethereal, and then we've also got Deoran himself. So, just a good reminder there. All right. Enough stalling from me, though. I got to make a decision here. So I'm thinking probably we lead with the Dragoon, and we put Garrick in behind to get the leadership buff before we attack. That would be my kind of thought process there. And if the Dragoon ends up dying, I mean, it sucks, but it is what it is. So we'll go like this, and then we'll go like that. Now, let's use our bowman and try and do some damage here. Nice. Nice. Okay, that's good. Now we're going to try for it here. Let's hope we get some damage in. Well, not as much damage as I was hoping for, unfortunately. And this bat is terrifying because it can move in and just hit me with some heavy damage, so... And unfortunately, that's probably going to be what kills the Dragoon if the magic... The magic won't be enough to kill, but it'll cripple him really badly, and then the bat will probably come in and get the finish, so... You know, it's kind of sad, but... That's what we're dealing with. Meanwhile, our troll will just keep moving this way. He's going to get healing just for being a troll. He regenerates, so we can get him to capture this, and then he can loop up around and help us out with the Necromancer. Okay, now, meanwhile, over here, we can move... Well, Ethereal, I suppose we could try to help out, but she's not really going to be very well suited to attacking the Necromancer, so we're going to keep her out of harm's way, I think. Might even move her like that, and then we can bring our Dragoon down, kind of like this. Alright, and then our whelps here, we just want them advancing. Oh, this whelp could actually get in there and start doing some damage. Problem is, this whelp is almost certainly going to be killed if we do that. Yeah, and then the Drow can get involved too, which we don't want, so we're going to ignore that. We're not going to do that. Instead, we'll just move them kind of around. We might want to start bringing units kind of down this way as well if we can. So, you know what? Let's try a bit of that here. We got to watch out, though. We don't want to get too close to this Draug. You know what? We'll go like that. And then we'll move a few of our units into the water, even though, again, that's really not optimal. This guy's going to stay there and just keep healing. Now, we can recruit some units, so let's do that. Doesn't look like we have any No, we don't have any mermen, unfortunately. I was going to say it might be nice to get a merman or two in the water, but... Let's see. We'll get another fighter and a shaman here. And then we'll recruit ourselves another fighter. Yeah, we're just going to kind of try and spam units here as much as possible. Okay. Yeah, I think that's about as good as it's going to get, unfortunately, for this turn. All right, let's... Oh, I'm not happy about how this is going to go. This Dragoon's almost certainly going to die. Okay, good. It went after the shaman. That's totally fine. Oh, at least our crossbow shot was successful. Oh, we took some hits, though, there. That was kind of nasty. You can see here the Necromancer is in pretty rough shape, though, so we might actually be able to get a killing blow here. That would actually be fantastic. So let's see what we can do. Nice. Okay, that's not horrible. He's at 20 health, so now... Let's see, come on, big damage here. Actually, maybe before I do that, you know what? Let's use the druid here first. And the reason for that is because if I can get the kill with the dragoon, I guess I could also try and get the kill with the druid. So you know what? Either way, it's fine. We'll do this first. Oh, but yeah, that's not going to be enough to kill him. It's fine. I was worried about the damage the Necromancer could do. Okay, that's fine. And then he's got 8, so we'd have to hit both times. Ugh. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. And I don't think anyone else... Okay, actually, our Dragoon could come in and get the finish. That's fine. So you know what? Let's try it and see. Nice. Nice, we did it. Oh, that's perfect. And this Druid is very close to leveling up. That's fantastic. Okay, now we've just got these 2 Draug, which are terrifying. And, of course, this Bloodbat, who's annoying as all get out. All right, let's do our net throw here. Very, very nice. That's huge. Okay, and then we're still out of range of the Draug. So we can step up and do our light beam attack. Need to hit twice. Oh, dang it, of course. And then... All right, well, we'll step up with... Oh, actually, you know what? Our Druid could move up. Ooh, we'd be in range of the Draug, though, which is not great. So I was going to say we could blast with magic and get the kill, probably. Alternatively, what are our odds with the... Oh, not good. We have to hit twice. That's not great. Yeah, and look at the Druid's defense is really low, so the Draug would almost certainly get the kill. That is not what we want. All right, let's try this. Perfect. One more. Yes! Okay, that's excellent. We needed that real bad. That cleans things up a lot for us now. So, yeah, you know what? Ethereal can just move on down and capture the village here. Send our troll up. Now, our Dragoon is next to the Druid, which is good. We need that healing. Now, how close are we? So no one is yet in range of the Draug, which is good. Don't want to suffer a huge attack from them if we can avoid it at this stage. We'll move up like that. Whelp can advance. This Whelp can advance into the water. Yeah, it's still safe. Our champion probably needs to just move up the road, honestly. Yeah, we'll go here with the Draug. Or actually, excuse me, we're staying out of range of the Draug, but we want healing on this Dragoon. So we'll go there. That's better. And then our champion is going to cross the bridge with everybody else here. I think Garrick will just keep him right where he is. Okay, yeah, we're fine. So we'll go into the water here like that. I don't think anyone else is in a real urgent need of healing or anything like that. So we'll advance like this. And we'll advance one more with our Druid there. So yeah, we're just going to advance into the water like that. This guy's still healing, so we'll just keep that process going. You know what? I'm feeling a little better. Now that we killed off that Necromancer, I feel a little better about this. Okay, we're going to end it there, and let's see what happens. Another bat, of course. Okay, so the bat is now a problem because it's so highly mobile. We're going to need to entice one of these Draugs to kind of come at me here. And I'm thinking that our troll is going to be instrumental in fighting him just because he's so... he does so much damage, and in particular impact damage, which generally the sort of more skeletal undead units are more susceptible to, as you can see right here. Minus 20% resistance to impact, so that's going to be important for us here. Okay. Oh boy. We should probably grab this village when we get a chance. Maybe we can draw out one of the Draug with one of these fighters who we're just going to sort of throw in as a sacrifice here. I mean, I hate to do it, but... Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. There we go. So, we can advance now with our other units here. Okay, we gotta kind of attack at some point, so might as well start doing it. Our Mage of Light we gotta advance with. He's gonna be instrumental in killing off these Draug as well. Well, this is a delicate process, though. We gotta be real careful about how we do this. Let's go like that. Okay, so this Draug could advance and attack my Dragoon there. So you know what? We're actually going to undo that. I'm going to see if maybe the Great Troll can be the one to fight him. Oh, but we don't have any good terrain to fight him on. That sucks. I want something with higher defense. You know what? All right, we'll throw our Dragoon out there. Hopefully he doesn't get killed. And then we'll just swarm him with what we've got kind of around here. So we'll move Sir Garrick up. Actually, maybe Sir Garrick should be the one to tank the damage coming his way. Because he does... Oh, look at that. He can do 60 damage. Never mind. It's probably not worth risking Sir Garrick. We'll risk the Dragoon. If the Dragoon dies, it's, you know, it's kind of whatever. I mean, it's not good, but we can stomach it. Whereas if Sir Garrick gets killed, that's... Because the problem is then the Bat could team up on Sir Garrick. After the Draug does damage, then the Bat could and conceivably get the kill. I mean, it's unlikely given that not all these attacks are probably going to land, but I don't want to play that game. So now our Mage of Light is unfortunately kind of stuck here. So I'm going to actually retreat him back like this. Our champion needs to get involved as well, can advance. Yeah, this is sort of like I got to sort of bait him out almost a little bit here. Let's do maybe another... I think we'll just use Elvish Fighters and Shamans, really. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Our Whelp can stay where he is. Actually, maybe we should get him out of the water just like that. And this guy, I'm going to keep him there. That's fine. All right, let's let them come to me and see what happens. Oh, and he just keeps summoning units. Yeah, we just need to attack eventually. Okay, thankfully we drew out the unit of interest here, the Draug. And we drew out that one as well. Oh, nice, and he missed. He missed all of his attacks but one. That's perfect. Okay, this is huge. Oh, and our Mage of Light can get in there. Oh, we can do some hefty damage. But we need, if we get in there, we need to make sure we're able to actually get the finish on him, because that would be horrible if we... Yeah, okay, we should be able to get the kill. Oh, yeah, we'll be fine. Okay, so first things first, we're going to step up. We're going to blast the heck out of him. Okay, 2 out of 3, that's fine. And then... Actually, you know what? Our Dragoon is going to advance like this. And then we're going to step our Bowman up here. Yeah, we're going to step our Bowman up like this and try and do a bit of damage. Just to make sure he's nice and softened up. And then all we have to do is hit 1 time. Perfect. Okay. That's absolutely massive. So that's one of the level 3 units down. The Draug, I mean. 1 to go. Now, this side, we don't have nearly the powerful units that we do on this side. So this is going to be a little bit more challenging. But hopefully we can figure out a way to... You know what? We can send our boy in here, our spearman, like this. He's got pretty good defense sitting there. And then we can try for an entangle here. Okay, no such luck. Try for a net throw. Very nice. Do a little bow damage here if possible. Excellent. And then we try again. Perfect. And we got the kill. Okay, that's great. And then we'll just kind of group our boys up. Excellent. All right, this is actually looking pretty decent now. And our Whelp can advance. Shaman. Yeah, everybody can just kind of advance now. We can be a little bit more aggressive. We have to be careful, though, and this Dragoon is going to be in rough shape, so we'll move like that so we get some healing if he doesn't die. You know what? This Elvish fighter can advance. You know what? Let's do that. We'll occupy the spots that have higher defense. Same with the shaman here. That way we at least kind of prevent some of their movement. We can tie them up a little bit. Yeah, I'm actually liking that quite a bit. Champion can advance in as well. Ooh, you know what? Maybe I should have used the champion in here, actually. Let's undo that. Yeah, I like that better. We'll put the champion there. We'll put the shaman in to provide healing at least to the champion a little bit. Move up a touch there. Actually, you know what? We'll undo that because the troll's got higher defense there. Royal Guard is getting close to being able to join the party here, join the fight. Now, if I were to move this guy, have him as a bit of a sacrifice, yeah, then we can put Sir Garrick there, who's a much stronger unit. And get our healer in behind. Put our Dragoon there on the... Yeah, there we go. And yeah, Royal Guard's going to advance very shortly. All right, I think that's going to do it for our turn. Let's just make sure we're kind of in good shape. So this Draug is going to probably kill off one of our units here. Maybe the one on the village. Who knows? But we should be okay. Now, this Deathblade will probably kill either the fighter. The thing I'm a little scared of is that the Lich could step out and just obliterate Garrick along with the Deathblade. So I'm kind of worried about that. But other than that, hopefully we'll be okay. Oh, there it is. That's what I was scared of. Boy, you can see just how powerful that is. Oh, nice. That fighter's just holding his own. He did a good job. All right, we got to get Sir Garrick out of there because we can't let him get killed by the Lich. Now, we need somebody else to occupy the village in the meantime, so we'll send another fighter in to do that. And then... Ooh, barely any damage. That's not good. But we could do some big magic damage, perhaps, with a slow. Let's try that. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Well, now this druid is almost certainly dead. That sucks. Step in behind and try and slow this guy down. Alright, that's pretty good. Got a revenant there. I didn't realize that either. That sucks. Oh man, dealing with this Lich is going to be really tough. I am not looking forward to this at all. The Royal Guard's going to need to start getting involved here. We need him in the battle. Yeah, that was a stupid decision what I did with this druid. That was not smart. All right, let's just try and do some damage to this guy. Soften him up a little bit. Do a little bit to the Deathblade as well while we're at it. Now, this Entangler, unfortunately, is not really in a great spot because... Actually, you know what? He could have moved up here and done some work, but we'll leave him kind of where he is. Meanwhile, the rest of these units, we need to start hitting the Lich with as much damage as possible here. So, Sir Garrick, we need to retreat out of there. That's for damn sure. So maybe we go back like this, or we retreat back this way. Yeah, I like that. Let's get out of there. All right, so now the question is we can get our champion right up in there and just go toe-to-toe with our sword. That would actually be pretty good. Let's maybe do that. And then we can just kind of swoop around and just bring all guns to bear. Oh, and our troll... Actually, you know what? Our troll would be amazing with his big hammer. Oh, boy. Yeah, he's going to be absolutely critical for this fight. So he can go right there. That's one of these two slots is where he needs to stand. So... All right. Oh, and you know what? We could also get our Mage of Light in there. And look at that. Big damage. The only problem is we're going to take quite a bit, too. So we'd have to be kind of careful about that. I think I like using the champion first. So let's do that. We'll use our sword attack. Nice. Nice. Boy, he gets a lot of health back, though. Okay, that was great. Now let's see if we can get the kill with our troll here. Oh, it'd be nice if this was at 25 so that we could get a one hit on him. Let's see maybe if we can keep whittling him away. I mean, this is a guaranteed kill on the fighter if I go with a ranged attack, unfortunately. Let's try it. I mean, this is going to sacrifice the shaman, but whatever. Nice. Okay, we slowed him. That's actually really good. And now we can try again. That mitigated a lot of the damage that he does. Okay, that was huge. So now we can one-hit him, potentially. If we bring the Great Troll in, we can one-hit him. If we land the hit. Let's try it. Ethereal. Wait. Think about it. Think of everything you are throwing away. We could build an empire together, where the humans are our slaves, and you and I are the immortal rulers of the world. It would only be an empire of misery, Mibrin. I wish it had not come to this, but you have been corrupted beyond saving. Still, I will fondly cherish the memories I had with the old you. You wouldn't dare strike me. I am the darkness incarnate. I am your master. You will obey me. Goodbye, Mebrin. It is done. Indeed, the Lich is destroyed. Let us not linger here any longer than we need to. This place is filled with only grief and sorrow. Yes, just let me gather my thoughts, and I will lead you back to your homes. Well, that was a tough scenario, just like the previous scenario. Really challenging, but we got it done, and we were able to eliminate the Lich, and we actually did this quite a bit before our turn allowance, so we finished at turn 28, and you can see here that we actually had 44 turns, so we were quite a bit ahead of schedule, which is really nice, because as you can see here, we had 200 gold remaining. We finished 16 turns early, and as a result, we have quite a massive amount of gold, so our early finish bonus, 23 per turn. Total bonus is 368, meaning our total gold is 568. 40% of that carries over, so we get 227 bonus gold to start the next scenario. So that's amazing. Very, very happy with that. So it'll be quite interesting to see kind of what happens now that we've eliminated Mibrin. We've kind of solved the mystery of, who is leading the undead, where are they coming from, and obviously what happened to Mibrin himself. So that wraps up scenario number 6. We're going to make sure we save it right here. We'll just say completed. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.